It's a nice night to come back and relive some old memories of high school football between especially two big teams in western North Carolina, the Murphy Bulldogs and the Swain County Maroon Devils. Hi, fans. This is Brandon Stevens and Jake West on Team FYN Sports to bring you the 2025 alumni football game between Murphy High School and Swain County. Last year it was played over in Bryson City. This year being played here as we look out across David Gentry Field, Bob Hendricks Stadium, talking to you out of the J.R. Carroll press box. Fans, going to be a good one, as it always is, to look back on the years of a Murphy Swain County rivalry, and then some of those players who, some of them dating back to 1989 as they graduated, others a little bit younger, but most of the football players we're seeing came out of a period of about 2005 up until the present. But yeah, we've got them. Jake, welcome in, and this is always a fun little football game to watch. Well, I say that. Because I'm thinking not just because last year was when this thing started, so it's not like it's the alumni game's been going on for years and decades, but this rivalry has been going on for at least 80 meetings.
Yeah, it's an interesting take. They used to do an alumni game decade or so ago. Murphy's done one with Andrews. I think they've done some with Robbinsville. But I like the tradition of getting together with Swain County, and because you talk to Coach David Gentry and Boyce Dietz and those guys talk about how this game means more to both these teams, or it has for a long time, than any other game on the schedule. I know there's ebbs and flows of who's on top and who's the team to beat that year. But it seems like used to be, and it is again the last week of the season this year in 2025. Seems to be that game's always marked on both these two teams' calendars because it's Maroon Devils and Bulldogs, and maybe we'll see a little bit of that good old-fashioned slobber knocking hate come back around.
Well, I want to talk to you through the course of this broadcast because this is probably going into the fall this year will be the change of a big era of football when we see things happening and a lot of changes with like classification, with how people are playing, where they're playing, and it could be a whole really different. Also, now you've with the retirement of somebody like D. Walsh, we see that the some of the old schoolers like David Gentry and some of the others like that are gone, and there's a new era of football. Lucas Ford is taking over at Robbinsville. Just different things. We'll talk about that in just a few seconds. Hey, let's take a moment to visit with some of our players, and let's visit with the visitors first. Connor Hyatt is a 2020 graduate from Swain County High School. Went on to play some college football. Instead of me telling you, let's let Connor tell you his bio and what this game means to the team, Swain County. Tell me tell me your story from back at Swain County High School.
Yes, sir. I graduated in 2020. I played football, baseball, and basketball. Played receiver at football.
Did a little college play too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Went to college, played quarterback at Carson Newman for a little over 3 years, and then graduated early and come back home.
So what are you doing now?
I work for Cherokee Enterprises, project manager up there.
So tell me, being in high school, Murphy Swain was something big to do.
Yes, sir.
Now that you're out, you're an alum.
Yes, sir.
How important is it now?
It means just as much. I mean, everybody's still so competitive. I mean, it's nothing's changed. Same thing.
You're going to quarterback this. Who's playing out there with you guys?
Yes, sir. I'm most excited about playing with my brother. I haven't got to play with him. I got to play with him last year, but I get to play with him again. I got some of my best friends from high school. So I'm excited about that, playing with all them, playing with the older guys. I mean, it means so much to them, so I'm excited.
All right, for you, go Maroon Devils.
Yes, sir, go Maroon Devils.
Connor Hyatt was really a prolific, good quarterback for Swain County, and that talent that he had moved him off into the college ranks, and again, where he played at Carson Newman. We caught up with him last year, or actually a couple of years ago, when we were actually on a route to see Rossi Wachacha at Lenore Ryan. Carson Newman just happened to be playing across the field, so we happened to catch word with him. But one thing we will tell you that some of these guys have really stayed in shape, and they look good coming back out onto the field, and you can see that they're ready to go. One in particular graduated in 2022, like Peyton McCracken.
Peyton, tell us, give us the bio.
So, Peyton McCracken here, graduated in 2022, went to Western, played football, finished up there, stepped in. God called me into ministry, and now work for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, area rep for Western North Carolina.
Tell me, why is this game important?
Listen, man, you can go ask anybody around this place and say, when Murphy and Swain get together, you know you're going to have a fun game. It's going to be a dogfight. Two of the best, probably programs in the Inter-Western North Carolina Conference. So, I mean, they got a lot of history here, some bad blood, but, all of us are getting a little bit older now, so we're going to try not to kill each other, probably.
How's it feel now being back into football after maybe a couple? It's not been as long for you since you played some college football, but
it's been probably 2 years now since I was last on the football field. It feels great just getting back out here with some of the guys you went to high school with, even some of the guys you looked up to when you were little and they were in high school. So it's awesome to get out here, get to play with them, have fun, goof off a little bit, and just play the game that we love.
All right, go Bulldogs.
Go Dogs.
Peyton McCracken, who is really not that far removed from college football. He and both Connor Hyatt have played some college football, and now, of course, Peyton is doing work with ministry with Fellowship of Christian Athletes and around Western North Carolina. Looking good again, getting back out there. He's staying in shape. And let's see, for the Murphy Bulldogs, looks like we're going to have captains. He was a freshman whenever he came in playing, and playing all 8 cylinders. Number 17, Bradley Puccio. Number 2, which will be Dion Johnson. Man, what a fast runner. He could get out there and speed things up. Peyton McCracken, as we mentioned. And then we'll also see a guy like Brady Satterfield for the Swain County Maroon Devils. Number 22, which is Nate Darnell. Number 74, Robbie Jones. And we also see number 21. Let's see, just trying to. 31 is the number, Mark Fortner. He's probably one of the older football players for the Swain County Maroon Devils. And then Jacob Wildcat, who's a 2013 graduate for Swain County. Again, let's tell you the officials for tonight. Kevin Green Carter, Daniel Doolittle McNabb, umpire. Chet Beavers Kendall, line judge. Josh Orr Harris is the head linesman, and Phil Presley is the back judge for this evening's football game. So the guys in stripes will be calling things out to give the rules. And it looks like, Jake, we are going to have 8-minute quarters to get through. Last year, wondering about that, would we play that extra 4 minutes? And I think some of these other guys, just being blunt, they were huffing and puffing, getting through. So I think for the most part, a lot of these players have maintained good physical condition. But once you, Jake, put the uniform back on, once you get into some practice, get into running some routes, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it looks like Swain won the toss. They deferred. They'll get the ball at halftime. So the Bulldogs will have the ball first as we tee it up to kick it away here.
Sheer numbers are not in favor. If we were just playing this on how many suited up, Swain County's won this in hands down. They brought back half the county and going all the way back to, again, 1989, the Swain County Maroon Devils, and probably Randy Glass might be for Murphy, might be one of the oldest football players suiting up for this group. As we go through, we're going to we'll tell you who the players are, but Connor Hyatt, who again, as we mentioned, we saw him in quarterback position. He'll do the kickoff. And they're switching ends of the field, or
yeah.
Okay. So I was wondering, like, all right, this isn't sort of like being in youth league where they scoot you up to about the 50-yard line to kick things off. I mean, they're not that bad at it. Although it is a little bit different to see on the sideline every once in a while, little puff of smoke, somebody vaping on the sideline, or somebody
Well, I walked
with
up.
a dip of snuff in. That you can't do that in high school.
I walked up to the locker room earlier, and there was about 6 or 7 Murphy players with an adult stick that was on fire.
Okay, I got you. It is a little different. Back deep to receive, by the way, is Peyton McCracken on the right flank. Just off to his right is going to be Deion Johnson, and again, Connor Hyatt puts his foot into it. Just worm burner, and the Bulldogs will lay on top of it right around what's going to be about the 43-yard line. The numbers haven't been put, but Joe Swain looks like he was the one. Either he or number 52, Brady Satterfield, I believe, may have fell on the ball. So Brady Satterfield. Looking out, well, again, we don't have numbers on the field, but so it's going to be a swag, a strategic wild guess. 43-yard line is where things will set up. Wide out over to the right side is going to be Peyton McCracken. See who we've got into the backfield for the Murphy Bulldogs.
That's Opie.
Yeah. Coming around to the left side of the line. Oh, man, getting past the 50-yard line to the 49. And this is not the NFL where you get knocked down and you're not too far away. You can get right back up and start running again. So, anyhow. Not too bad for the Jawan Allen, who got over to the 49-yard line, Swain territory.
Yeah, look, he's still got some pep in his step.
Oh yeah,
coming out of the backfield.
I mean, he still is high school weight and high. I mean, he's just all loose football, and they're having it's a grease pig contest. And Swain County's Maroon Devils going to get this one as a loose football. Right at the line of scrimmage, it'll be at the 49 of Murphy to get things set up.
Yeah, I don't think Murphy's plan was to have
Dalton Kent.
Well, I don't think Murphy's plan was to have Tyler White be the
Tyler
White be the quarterback, but Opie's out there. He gave it a good run. I would say we might have a change at quarterback coming for Murphy.
We just gotta say it. Joey Curry, you're fired.
Yeah, Joey was supposed to be here. Dalton Kent was supposed to be here. Michael Watson, I believe, is quarterback for Swain County as they come out for their first offensive possession.
He's been coaching Swain, and maybe this year might be his. He told me he's focusing in on his business. He does some pressure washing, some fix-it, but here he is under center, stepping up, but. And the pitch out. Now that's Connor that looks to get things tossed out over to Blaine Parton, number 32, as he'll end around and sweep out to the right side and get to the, they're going to call it the 40, we'll call it the 46-yard line, Murphy territory. So a pickup of about 2, so brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah, that is Connor.
It is.
Hyatt had Michael Watson listed as quarterback, so we may see a I don't think anyone will play the same position, actually. We'll go ahead and say that. Everybody's going to be in a lot of different places here, especially for Murphy. They've got far less guys out there than
Reese Winchester, who played a couple of years ago, is out wide over to the left side, and I'll catch another one dropping back. Connor's got a nice hits his man to the left side and got the first down. Spinning him around is Cooper Hyatt. And in the interview, Jake, that was one of the things that Connor was saying. Hey, I get to play with my brother, and in an alumni game. So yeah, turning things around and getting a 2020 graduate and a 2022 graduate.
Cooper, the younger brother, I think he's been at UNC Charlotte, and I think he actually may be on maybe a grad assistant or something where he's helping out the football the UNC Charlotte 49ers football team.
Bottom of your screen is where he sets up Cooper Hyatt, upper corner. Let's see. Well, this one goes up the middle because they're not probably going to run the passing game and try to get the first down. But Murphy, well, they'll stretch it out there, and we'll get the chains moving. Down to 4 minutes. Right at 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter. So first down will come to the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. First down markers at the 29. Going wide over to the right side, Reese Winchester. Along with him is Cooper Hyatt, the two receivers. Shotgun is Connor Hyatt. Trying to air some things out early, and they'll dump this one down wide open. Look at that, Jake. Jumping right in there, and again, brother to brother, as they will put this one into touchdown town on a 39-yard pass play. So wow, so 3:25 left to go in this first quarter play, as Connor to Cooper Hyatt.
Looks like a college quarterback to me.
Oh, you know it, you know it. Let's see what they do here. I don't see a kicking tee, so this one's going to be for the 2 points and force the Bulldogs to go for 2 as well a little bit later. Let's see what they do. See how the front line will square up. Hyatt goes under center. Drops back handoff. Oh, they're going to deny it. Looks like as they fall back, the handoff was going over to Blaine Parton, and no, it doesn't work. Well, that's it for the first little drive. 6-0. Swain County leads the Murphy Bulldogs in this 2025 alumni game. 3:25 remains in the first quarter play here on Team FYN Sports. Great night as we've seen some rain a bit earlier across western North Carolina, some a little bit heavier, but makes this field a bit slick. Connor Hyatt, who's doing double duty and is quarterbacking and kicking and is the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker for Swain County, comes up, just kind of pooches this one down. Let's see. Everybody, it's Jawan Allen, loose ball and a second fumble. And this one is in deep territory, and Swain County is going to take over, and an early Christmas present in this alumni game. Let's see, that's going to be the 32-yard line.
First and 10 for the Maroon Devils on the Bulldog 32.
Yeah, I had to go. I was actually having to just point this one off and eyeball it down. I was right. It was a 32-yard line. As long as Joe Thorley, our PA announcer, said the same thing. So as he said, if he says the same thing, then I'm all right. We got the Starnes who amen me, so we're all right. 32-yard line. Connor Hyatt pitches out over to the left side of the line, getting this one to Jose Otero, and he was a runner too. About a dozen years ago, 13 years ago, graduate 2012. Saw him last play in 2011, and that I believe also was 2011 state championship year for Swain County.
It was,
and also for Murphy. One I remember playing 1A and the other 1AA. One played Murphy played in Raleigh that previous evening, and then we had to ride over to Winston-Salem and watch Swain County win that football game. From shotgun, jumps and pitch out. Getting over to the sideline. Cooper Hyatt, who's had now almost half a dozen passes caught, meets up with Charlie Graves, who is a newly minted alum from Murphy Bulldogs.
Seems like Swain's whole entire offense is get the ball to
Cooper Hyatt.
Cooper. I'd probably, if I was Murphy, probably try to put someone on him.
That would make sense. Number 15, Cooper Hyatt. Let me tell you, just across the middle of the line, just to give some credit out here. Well, we have an uncredited 61 on the front line. We'll tell you some of the others here in just a few seconds. Let's get this play. Oh, Connor running and slippery pitch. This one going out, and come on now, that's intentional grounding.
No, he was out of the tackle box, threw it away past the
Well, I wanted to say that.
first down marker, but it did almost take out old Zenobi on the sidelines.
Yeah. Remember, he's got some expensive camera equipment.
Yeah.
Coming off the sideline, Ryland Smith looking good. He's dropped 100 pounds.
I didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
I did not know who he was.
He's half the man he used to be a few years
Yeah,
ago. I told him
really
that, but looking good. And all right, back up to the line here. Swain County, Sam Wolf, number 55. No, I'm sorry, 65. Jared Robinson, 63. I'm gonna have to get on to Sherman Holt for not giving us all the numbers. Oh man, this one, no, not going to the intended guy, Reese Winchester.
Juwan Allen nearly picked that one off, hit him right in his hands. He probably should have picked it off, but sometimes those are the hardest ones to catch, the ones that hit you right in the hands.
Brings up third down, 10.
Let's see, Juwan Allen, number 5. Yeah. Going to have to get on to Joseph Watson and Sherman Holt. Joseph Watson, the both the head coaches for Murphy Bulldogs and the Swain County Maroon Devils, serving as the head coaches here tonight for their respective alumni teams. Wide out over the left side, Reese Winchester. Cooper Hyatt to the right. Connor and shotgun. 3rd and 10. Connor going to sweep out and going to get taken down into the backfield. Good one this time around is the Murphy Bulldogs, Mason Cook. Oh, man.
That's a
good old
fourth
Mason.
and a long ways.
As they will get back, let's see, that's a 40 down to the 29-yard line. And 4th and about 14. No, I'm sorry, 4th and 19.
4th and a long ways.
No, wait, more than that. 20. 21.
Keep adding.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. One more time. I've hit the cosine. I had to hit the cosine button and on my calculator.
Well, you got to think 5's going to be looking for 15 right here to pick up 25 yards.
Well, it was a gift too, Jake, because look, they practically got the football. Swain County got the football on the end zone door, and you're going backwards. Murphy's guys shifting and now looking as we do a little halfback pass. Reese Winchester, who played
got
quarterback.
his man. Had his man wide open. 44 in and out of the hands.
Jose Otero was right there looking for that, and he would have been into the end zone because not anybody in front of him. Murphy Bulldogs will take over. I see again, so we've got to go to the 40, the 30, the 29-yard line. 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs. All right, here's one of the big keys for Murphy in this drive. Hang on to the damn ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry about that, but had to be said. Had to be said.
Looks like Hunter Stalkup's going to be at quarterback. Yeah.
And Hunter, 2 years. This will be his second season not there, wearing a good old 28. He's bouncing. He's like a little pinball, the pinball wizard there. He keeps going and going and going, and man, he's sparked up the Swain County sideline as they keep knocking him around and a little slow to get up. His noggin took a flogging on this pursuit. So Trey Swain and Coach Watson go out and everybody takes a knee for a second. And I think we'll take a break. 37 seconds remaining in this first quarter play. 6-0, the Swain County Maroon Devils leading the Murphy Bulldogs. We'll come back in a second after we tend to the injury. And this is Murphy and Swain County's 2025 alumni game on Team FYN Sports. The 2025 Murphy Swain alumni game taking place, and second and 12 after Hunter Stalkup had his bell rung. We had to take a break here for a second, but this one end around coming for the Murphy Bulls. Dion is moving. He gets the first down, and a suplex move coming out after Donovan Groenwald gets a hold of Dion, but gets almost to midfield. Jake. And Murphy Bulldogs 1st and 10 Bulldog. 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. By the way, got to say hello to quite a few people. First of all, I was wondering, he was going to help us with this broadcast, but Gary Ayers, who is the voice of the Swain County Maroon Devils, is in Austin, Texas. Hello, Gary. I know you've tuned in. Also, we know that they would not be here tonight because they're attending to a new grandson out in Chattanooga, but the Gentrys, David Gentry and Kelly Gentry, are tuning in tonight. And up into the Washington, D.C. area, would like to say hello to Ray Tweedy Carroll. As tonight he's checking out things, sweeping around to the right side. Taylor Opie White into the back. He's scrambling, running for his life. And all those yards that we picked up, Jake, are coming back. And,
and a lot more.
Well, I'll tell you what, this one, as White comes up, I'm sure he's not saying let's meet for a hot dog after this game. That's the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0, Swain County leading the Murphy Bulldogs. Murphy still with the football when we come back for the second quarter in a moment, as this is the 2025 Murphy Swain alumni game on Team FYN Sports. Murphy has the football as we regain. We go back into action for the alumni game. This one, Hunter Stalkup, almost intercepted as the intended receiver was going to be Peyton McCracken, and Connor Hyatt. Jake for Swain County, Connor Hyatt, Cooper Hyatt. That's except for the guys on the front line. That's the ebullient force that's really doing a lot of things for the Swain County Maroon Devils.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Hunter Stalkup, it's almost like you'd like to rewind time just a little bit to see what he would have been as a quarterback in high school, but he was way, way, way more valuable to the Murphy Bulldogs as a running back.
Yeah.
And especially in a time where we lost Ty Laney. And somebody's next man up. Wow. But doing tonight, shotgun is Hunter. Next to him is Juwan Allen. Ball goes a little bit past him. Has to go back, scoop it. He's going to have to turn on the Jets and get past the Swain County Maroon Devils. Back and forth again. Man, he's going to somewhere. I think Nikki and Dustin Stalkup need to head right now to Walgreen and get some Epsom salts for Hunter.
Yeah.
He's going to need it this evening. 7.5 minutes as we're into the second quarter of play. 6-0, Swain County leading Murphy. We are fourth and 10, 23 yards, 33 yards. First down marker is over in Swain County territory at the 44-yard line. Ball is at the 21.
Better figure out how to punt this one away.
Well, it's going to be Hunter too, because remember he was he was the punter. Back deep to receive for the Swain County Maroon Devils. I want to say we've got a new guy wearing number 6. Again, Donovan Groenwald. Groenwald takes off, gets on his horse, and is up the field. Looks like Juwan Allen is the last man standing, gets him about the 7-yard line or so. And Juwan comes up a little addled and backs into the fence for a second, but did get the man and save the touchdown.
Sorry, I probably mispronounced that. On the return, takes it back inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for Swain.
I was going to tell Joe Thorley, yes, that's Groenwald. Groenwald, yeah. So
he's a recent graduate, not too long ago.
let's see, when did 2022? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I've got to. 22. Not only register a complaint with Joseph Watson and Sherman Holt about rosters, but putting it into like 8-point type for people.
Hand off right side, number 25, touchdown. Maroon Devils with 6:27 to go in the first half.
Coleman Cawthorn, who is a 2020 graduate, Swain County. So let's see. First quarter, we had pass from Connor to Cooper Hyatt. And
4-yard run there.
Coleman Cawthorn. 4-yard TD run. 6:27 in the second quarter of play. 12-0. Swain County is going to send wide to the right Reese Winchester. And to the left side, Cooper Hyatt. Backfield, Blaine Parton, and we'll hand this one off. And Bradley Puccio comes in and brings down Cawthorn. And twice the Swain County Maroon Devils trying to go into the end zone for a 2-point conversion and fail. But the bigger thing here with the Murphy Bulldogs, they just need to get into touchdown town, find the zip code, and get there.
Or gain a positive yard.
Right. Well, we get there, and then all of a sudden we do something that pulls us back. 6:27 remains in the first quarter play. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment. Again, this is the 2025 Swain County and Murphy alumni football game on Team F. One of our older alum into the game, Randy Glass, is back deep wearing number 9 for the Murphy Bulldogs. We're ready to get this one teed up. And again, no big one as this one goes over. And to a dangerous fella who actually for the last season or two, Charlie Graves get the football into his hand, even though he played defense, made things happen, and actually had a touchdown over at Hayesville last season. So good to see Chuck doing some things. Got in and got a little play made. But to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Murphy Bulldogs, working from left to right across your television screen. Or if you're like old alum like Matt Cook, Barber Matt Cook, tell me, he says, yeah, I listen to you like I'm listening to it on radio and walking around hunting or cleaning the house. So Murphy Bulldogs 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Bradley Puccio, one of those fabulous freshmen that we had in 2011 that came in and made such wonderful impact for the Murphy Bulldogs. He comes back in. Peyton McCracken is at the top of your screen, wide out to the left side. Juwan Allen. And I see under center this one, we're going to see Tyler White in at quarterback. But, Jake, as you were wanting, got some positive yards here.
6 minutes left in the first half, and I still think if you did the net average, Murphy's still in the
negative
pretty largely.
7-yard pickup, second down and 3 yards to go from the Murphy 47-yard line. First down marker is at mid pitch to the 50. McCracken at the bottom of your screen and is wide out to the right. Juwan Allen on the left side. No, that's actually Deion Johnson. He gets the ball. He'll try to make that turn and a little slippery. Lose a few yards. So right there where you're talking about, Jake, forward and backward. So if we'd have dry field conditions, different ball game?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right.
No. Maybe if Murphy had a quarterback.
Timeout is on the field. Bulldogs want to talk this one over and get a vape moment, I guess. Anyhow, for a second, 5 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the second quarter of play. 12-0, Swain County leads Murphy Bulldogs. This is the 2025 Murphy Swain Alumni game on Team FYN Sports. Brandon Stevens and Jake West here tonight to bring you the 2025 alumni football game between Murphy and Swain County. Hunter Stalkup rolls back, hits his man to the right side, DeAndre Jackson, and will make it past first the mid pitch, and tempers are flaring. Can you imagine that at a Swain Murphy football game? Um, Dallas Rayburn and who else was? A couple of members of the right side of the defensive line for the Swain County Maroon Devils. If he don't watch it, he won't be able to play next week. He'll be ejected. He won't be qualified. That's kind of the cool thing, I guess. You know that if you horse around too much, it's not like unsportsmanlike against Swain, and an ejection or a disqualification.
Unsportsmanlike call against the Maroon Devil.
So that sends the Murphy Bulldogs on into Swain County territory, and
They need all the help they can get.
right. Doesn't matter how you get there. What was it? It was like in that movie Moneyball. It's your on-base percentage. Doesn't matter how you get on base, walk, hit, as long as you get there.
Move the ball down to about the 33-yard line of Swain, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
I don't know, Joe. You just didn't quite sell that one that time. The first and the 1st and 10 Bulldog. I mean, if you're going over there, you got to do it every time. Here's Hunter Stalk, rolls back, launches a bullet out into traffic, and is going to be intercepted. It looks like, or at least it's doggone close.
Yeah, 18 for the Maroon Devils.
Let's see, number 18. Guess what? We don't have his name or number.
No, 16.
16. Okay. Well, in that case, Daniel Ammons is. And so Daniel Ammons, who is a 2019 alum, 6 years out for being in school, and 6.5, 7 years for being in a football uniform. 4.5 minutes left to go. So is feels like we've been playing football for quite a while.
Yeah.
But 8-minute quarters. Second quarter, it's 12-0. Swain County leads Murphy. And as we turn things around to get possession set up, ball is going to be set at the roughly the 8-yard line. It looks like, Jake. Maybe in a little while, while we have little space to chit chat. Interesting to see how the new alignment, as some teams, especially like Swain and Murphy, will be 2A in the coming football season. Cherokee Hayesville, little that was unusual. I didn't think the numbers and the sheer spread there would have them going to 2A, but they're in the 2A ranks. Rest of everybody else in 1A, but we'll talk about that in just a few moments. And we take a big full time out at this point. As everybody goes out, as Andy Griffith says, we huddle up, and the convicts huddle up as well. So we'll take a break as well. Stay with us in just a few moments. We'll come back as play resumes. Swain County will have the football. This is the 2025 Murphy Swain alumni football game on Team FYN Sports. Gmail. Well, we come right back as everybody has their word of prayer, and inside the 10-yard line at the looks like the 8-yard line, Swain County Maroon Devils will have it working right to left. They've been moving again. The formula, Jake, has been Connor to Cooper Hyatt, the brother to brother action. They're spreading things out, twin receivers on each side, and a little thin through the middle. And Murphy Bulldogs move, but I didn't know if they were drawn offside. Let's see. This is going to be, as the line judge says, this is going to be Murphy's faux pas.
Strides against the Bulldogs.
Ball will take off and go from the about the 8-yard line to the 13-yard line.
Be first and 5.
Ryland Smith will come out. Charlie Graves goes in. Hyatt's in shotgun, same formation, and this time movement on the left side of the line, and the man coming up saying Jacob Wildcat, 2013 graduate for the Swain County Maroon Devils, go back now to a 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line. Yeah, by the way, again, saying probably either Gary Ayers tonight or Ray Tweedy Carroll are at least longest listeners or viewers for tonight's football game. Hyatt rocks back in to the end zone, launches this one, gets his man, and a great pass. And tell you what, this is a physical football game as Cooper Hyatt will bring this one in. Again, the formula works, and they get almost to midfield. Jake almost to the 42-yard line. No, it's going to be the 39. Sorry. So going from about the 8 to the 39, 30-yard pass play.
Be first and 10 for the Maroons.
First and 10 for the Swain County Maroon Devils at their own 39-yard line. Daniel Ammons looks like he's wide to the left side of the line. Cooper Hyatt wide to the right. Connor Hyatt and back in shotgun. Looks for his brother being pursued. He's just going to have to throw this one away as creeping up on his tail, Jake. Dallas Rayburn was getting ready to light him up, but got the football away.
Incomplete pass. Penalty flag.
Flag on the field.
Didn't see the infraction or see what they might be talking about or seeing. And intentional grounding. So loss of 5 yards.
No, it'll be from where he let go of the
Right,
football.
let go. Okay, so to the 40, 35, 34-yard line. Is that right?
Yep.
From shotgun again, the receivers stack to the right side of the line. Hyatt sends it to Hyatt. Connor to Cooper, but it's going to be behind the line of scrimmage and not much letting go. So to the right side, looks like Deion Johnson was the man who was standing wide over there to the moment. By the way, while we have just a moment, a little break in the action here for a second. 68's Mason Thrasher, 9 Randy Glass, 71 Dallas Rayburn, 4 DeAndre Jackson, 74 Ricky Queen, 54 Charlie Graves. Cadence Leatherwood, did not see him this evening, or Meon Allen. Bradley Pucho's definitely suited up. Brady Satterfield, Hunter Laney, didn't see Hunter. But through the middle of the line, Swain County almost gets to the first down marker after Connor Hyatt keeps it and rolls out himself. Let's see, Hunter Stalkup is there. Isaac Aguilar, an aspiring barber on the side, is suited up. Peyton McCracken, number 3. 24, Ray Rathburn. Didn't see Ray, but we'll interview him after the game, definitely, with the Ray rule going on. Nor Chandler Wood, because I thought I saw Chandler here, or is Chandler?
No, Chandler's not playing.
Not playing. Mason Cook definitely playing. He made one heck of a hit. Joe Swain. Let's see. Deion Johnson is definitely number 2. 10, Deegan Smith. 17 is, or 48, Kyle Wright. Sparkling Kyle Wright. The only thing missing from Kyle is diamond earrings they used to wear in high school. 60, Ryland Smith. Slade McTaggart is number 32. 14, Tyler Opie White. 88, Jake Anderson. And 5, Juwan Allen. Those are the Murphy Bulldogs.
Take you a little bit longer to get through the Swain County list.
Yeah, we'll have to devote some time, but Swain County getting a first down looks like to the 46-yard line of Murphy territory. Timeout. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll tell you who the Swain County Maroon Devils from their alum playing in this football game. 12-0. Swain County leads Murphy in the 2025 Murphy-Swain Alumni game on Team FYN Sports. While we were in break, I'm trying to get 50-50 tickets, and as we get close to halftime, it's a minute 10 left to go, and Swain County first and 10 from about the 46-yard line. Hyatt rocks back. A rocket is heading down to the end zone and hits Peyton McCracken in the back, and yeah, that looks like pass interference.
Yep.
That's a no-no, Peyton. It's at least going to give Swain County automatic first down.
Yeah, and a fighting chance to score here with a minute 2 left.
Look, the thing I would be doing, again, since tough to cover these guys, if I were Sherman Hole, I'd be calling that play about every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. 50-50 tickets. What's Brandy Joyner? What's the deal? Well, again, what's for? All right. It depends on whose armful it is. I mean, I'd like to have. Can I pick the person who does the armful? That's anyhow. 50-50 tickets. Here's a pass. It's going into the end zone. And, Juwan Allen backs into Cooper Hyatt. I think they were going to look for pass interference again.
Yeah.
Just not going to happen this time as ball is down to the 31-yard line. And put my ticket right there on top, so when it can be pulled in. Yeah, just stack the deck for me if you don't mind. Brandy Joyner comes in and sells us 50-50 tickets. All right, now back to work. Finish my side betting, and ball at the 31-yard line. Swain County has a comfortable lead, 12-0. But anyhow, again, folks here from both Swain County and all over Cherokee County getting some pretty good entertainment. We still have another half of football. Connor Hyatt in shotgun for Swain County, rocks back. Oh, wide open, hits his man, but in and out of his hands it goes from Josue Otero, who had a good pass play a little earlier in this game, and actually he's one heck of a runner. I would not want to be in front of him once he gets the ball and gets a full head of steam, because you will not be medicine cabinet hurt after he hits you. 47 seconds left to go until halftime.
Was it 3rd and 10?
Right at it from the 31-yard line in Murphy territory. Here it is, handoff, and to the right side of the line. Is this a loose ball? No.
Yeah, it popped out, and
Yeah.
Swain fell back on top of it.
It looked like Lucas Sutton who had the football. Swain is going to get the ball back with a 4th and about 5 to go from roughly the 25-yard line. They're going to take a break. We'll take one as well. 39 seconds left to go in this second quarter of play. 12-0, Swain County leads Murphy in the 2025 Murphy-Swain alumni game here on Team FYN Sports. Ready? Okay, we're back here as Connor Hyatt under center, 39 seconds remaining until halftime. Rocks back. Oh, wide open, but going to get tattooed. Cooper Hyatt is going to be tackled. Deegan Smith from behind. Ball pops out and turnover. First kind of sort of thing that we've seen from Swain County tonight. Yeah, this. I'd have to say that the alum here, Swain County, playing one heck of a football game leading up to this point. Bulldogs taking over on downs from the 10 to 25-yard line. Timeout for the Murphy Bulldogs. We'll take a break as well. Come back in just a few seconds. 2025 Murphy-Swain alumni football game here with Team FYN Sports. Murphy Bulldogs take over on downs as we come back to action as we're nearing the end of the first half here in the second quarter. We're playing 8-minute quarters, and we'll see Tyler White, who hands this one off, gets this one out over to the right side to Johnson. Up the field, he'll make it, cross the mid-pitch, and gets well into Swain County territory. Again, Dion Johnson. He's still got the moves. He's still got the speed, man. Tell you what.
Murphy's going to take a timeout with 21 seconds left now that they're in good field position. We'll take a quick timeout, too. We'll be right back.
promised you earlier that I would tell you who the Swain County Maroon Devils are, but at the 40-yard line, Murphy Bulldogs, 1st and 10. Haven't forgotten, so we'll give everybody credit as we move along. Shotgun again is going to be White. This one comes back to him. He has to run for it, and going backwards 11 yards from the 40 to the 49 in Swain territory. Number 2, Reese Winchester. 3, Michael Watson. 4, Sean Webb. 5, Connor Hyatt. Donovan Groenwald is number 6. 7, Robert Green. 8 is Brandon Cochran. 9, Aaron Jones. 10, Preston Cochran. 12, Riley Winchester. James Arch is number 14. He's a recent graduate, by the way. Cooper Hyatt, 15. 16 is Daniel Ammons. 20, Thomas Fuller. 22, Nate Darnell. 23, Chase Sneed. 24, Benjamin Swaney. 25, Coleman Cawthorn. 31, Mark Fortner. Derek Fortner is 34. 32, Blaine Parton. 33, Lucas Sutton. 44, Josue Otero Jose Otero is 44. Paul Collins, 45. Jonathan Cochran, 53, is he's playing at center. 55, Sam Wolf. Brandon Cutler is 56. 58, Ashton Ball. 64, Nathan Sellers. 65, Jared Robinson. 67, Josh Fouts. Conrad Henderson, 68. Marvin Ogle, 70. Zach Fallenberry, 71. Messiah Tolster, 72. Brett Smith, 73. 74, Robbie Jones. 75, Ian McCauley. 76, Jacob Wildcat. 79, Chris Becker. 81, Patrick Roberts. And 82, Clay Young. Yes, it took a little while to get through the roster of Swain County, but we got them posted. Jake, so far, again, the offensive movement has been Connor Hyatt to Cooper Hyatt. Every once in a while, Jose Otero and Murphy trying to get some action worked up, switching out some things at quarterback. But, trying to get things moving. Murphy Bulldogs trailing 12-0 here at halftime. Stay with us. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Don't go away, folks, streaming, because we'll take a break, let our sponsors get a good word in, but we will come back, give you the second half. Stay with us. It's been an entertaining first half. We'll get things done as this is the 2025 Murphy Swain alumni football game here on Team FI and Sports. Murphy getting ready to kick this one away. Remember, at the beginning of the football game, the Bulldogs had the possession of the football, and their first kickoff into the back. This one reverses and comes away from Cooper Hyatt, going over to Donovan Groenwald. Groenwald, man, almost making it out to midfield as they pitch things around the 10, 12-yard line. Going to bring it out, Jake, over to roughly the 41 or 42-yard line. They'll place it right on the 40. First and 10 for Swain County. Let's see if they switch a few things up and exercise some of the other attributes that the alum bring to this football game. But, all the way through this first half and getting into the second half, it's not just really a stilted football game. This is like getting back to the feeling like we used to have way back when these were real regulated football games, to tell you the truth. Just the difference, we're playing 8-minute quarters. Everybody staying the way their course, and this one loose ball that picked up Mark Fortner. Again, Mark is probably the oldest alum playing. I know that last year we had older alum. Probably one of the older alums was Rocky Dietz in his mid-40s. This year, 50, what does it make him, 54? Mark Fortner, an 89 graduate. Played in that 88 state championship football game. I saw Albert Rose come in. He played in the late 80s with when Swain County going on its roll of 3 straight state championships. He was in there in the mix, and a couple of others that we'll mention here in just a few moments. Hyatt back from shotgun after that last play, and we've got whistles. Whistles are blaring, and Dallas Rayburn going in to zoom in. Let's see. Illegal procedure against the Maroon Devils. Ball goes back over to the 41-yard line. 2nd and 9. Loose, no, this one, I thought it was going to, for some reason I was thinking loose football, but no, going in to carry things through. Derek Fortner, 16 graduate for the Swain County Maroon Devils, picks up a couple of yards. We'll get things over to about the, we're going to roughly call it the 43, 3rd and 7. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter of play. 12-0, Swain County. Last score was 6:27 left in the second quarter of play. Coleman Carthen on a 4-yard run after the Maroon Devils had really woven their way down to the end zone door. Then prior to that, 3:25 left to go in the first quarter. Nice Connor Hyatt to Cooper Hyatt pass that went in for 39 yards. This one reverse and sweeping to the from the backfield. Not a whole lot as Donovan Groenwald will carry this one around. Brings up a fourth down, 6 yards to go. First down marker is at the midfield at the 50. Down to 4:20 remaining in the in this part of the quarter. But hey, at this point, go for it. Dropping back, looking to hand off, and as this one comes out with Donovan Groenwald again, he'll get the first down. He'll creep into Murphy territory by a bunch. He'll get over to roughly the 43, 44-yard line, possibly.
Grunwald on the carry.
So we're switching some things up. Not the pass play
Ball territory down
with
to
Swain
the
County.
43-yard line.
Getting some neat defense. Some new faces coming in. Joe Swain come in, taking out Ryland Smith. Charlie Graves getting name called a couple times here with getting some stops. So from the younger to a little bit of the older. And flags go flying. Illegal substitution by the Swain County Maroon Devils.
Substitution infraction against Swain.
And backs them up 5 yards.
Back it up 5, make it 1st and 15.
From the 48-yard line, Swain County is going to be 1st and 15. Hyatt looking to roll this one out. Oh, he gets tattooed, and this one almost. Oh, wow! Look at this, as it was almost going to be picked off by number 10, Deegan Smith, but instead the ball just bobbles up and goes right into the hands of Cooper Hyatt. And boys and girls, this one's another big long touchdown pass play. This one is going roughly about 43, 44 yards to be credited for the pass play. Wow.
Sherman Holtz over there on the sidelines trying to figure out how he can get both those Hyatts back in Swain County High School.
Get him another year of eligibility?
Yeah, don't they get a COVID year or something?
Something like that. Connor to Cooper Hyatt. Hey, man, that was a bunch of yards. So I was looking back. Was it 43, 48 yards?
44, I think.
That's good enough. Since it's not, doesn't really have to be official.
We
can write down about anything we want. Yeah, it's like
to ESPN or anything.
North Carolina High School Athletic Association is not going to be recording this one. Hyatt under center. The 2-point conversion just not happening. But the difference here is the touchdown machine has happened 3 times, 18-0, with 3:01 left to go in the third quarter of play. As it's Swain County leading Murphy as we are into the 2025 Murphy-Swain alumni football game here on Team FYN Sports. Deion Johnson and Peyton McCracken are back deep around the 8-9 yard line. Hyatt not going to send it back to them, and instead this one will float on out to the Murphy Bulldogs. Slade McTaggart's look like, or no, I'm sorry, not Slade McTaggart. Mason Cook, who picks this up.
They could use Slade out there.
No, they could. Absolutely. And that was one tough player. And also, he didn't mind laying a lick on you either.
No, he did not. Not at all.
From the 44-yard line in Murphy territory, Bulldogs have it 1st and 10. All right, Jake, got to see a touchdown here.
Ray Rathburn checked into the game at halftime.
So he is here.
He just got here.
All right, well, better late than never to help stick it down their throat. The had to be said. From under center, Bulldogs will have loose football right on top of it, and again what is this, the fourth time?
Yeah, Swain's recovered it.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Temper's beginning to flare a little bit. And everybody backing away and a little smack talking. Tyler Opie White trying to keep hold of the football there, and this one goes, well, they never have officially signaled, but it is Swain's football at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 from that point. 2 minutes, 19 seconds remains here in the third quarter of play.
First and 10 for Swain at the 39.
Pitch out. Heading over to number 8, Brandon Cochran, and he'll end around to the right side of the line.
Cochran on the carry. Ray Rathburn on the stop.
And yeah, you said there he is, Ray Rathburn.
Pick up of about 2 to bring up second down. 8.
Staying busy. He, I never can pronounce the company for which he works. I see it all the time. Asplund.
Asplund.
Asplund. Is
Yep.
that how you pronounce it? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know he was cutting trees.
At least that was one of the last times, and that was not that long ago. Okay, 2nd and about 8. This one will be handed off. Some new faces as Preston Cochran comes in, gets the hand off.
Preston Cochran on the carry. Dallas
Winding down as we have 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter of play. 18-0, Swain County leads the Murphy Bulldogs. Third down, football is placed at the 35-yard line. First down marker will be at the 29, so it's 3rd and 6 at this point with 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Spread out and in shotgun with his running backs beside him, and Connor Hyatt leading the Swain County Alumni troops. Launches this one way out. Looks like it's going to get it almost into the hands of Robert Green. By the way, Robert Green in his same class, 2020 graduate. A little bit of traffic on both sides of Jake, as the secondary for Murphy closes in. 4th down and 6. Again from the 35. And the first down marker again at the 29.
4th down and 6 for Swain.
Stoppage after the pass. 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We'll go into the 4th and final quarter of this Alumni game. It's even though on one side been a lead tonight, 6-0, 12-0, now 18-0. Swain County leading the Murphy Bulldogs. Connor Hyde has done a great job. The men up in front of him really protecting him well. Pass this time, allowing him some time like this. Oh, and the Swain County Maroon Devils will connect, and guess who? To this end. Is that Cooper?
Yeah, 15 Cooper Hyde again.
Yeah. 4 seconds remaining.
If I was you, Brandon, I think it would be pretty easy to pick who I was going to talk to after this game was over.
You think? Hey, actually, there are a couple here that they're at the end of the third quarter. A couple here that wouldn't mind shooting a breeze because this is like some great players that have come out. The fourth and final quarter of play coming up in just a few moments. 18 to nothing. Swain County leads the Murphy Bulldogs, and they're threatening again with 2-point conversion, I guess, in a few seconds. We'll be back in a moment as this is Team FYN Sports. Swain County now with the ball marked at the 2-yard line. Or maybe right at the 1, it looks like. Hyde's under center, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just tucked this one under. No, just trying to go off, little dive play off the A gap, and it's there. It's all good. So as soon as we come back, we'll take a break after Groenwald runs through, and it's to now a 24 to nothing football game. 7.5 minutes remaining in the game as we're in the fourth and final quarter of play of the 2025 Murphy Swain Alumni football game here on Team FYN Sports. Wait a minute. Sorry, it's getting ready to go to break. We've got the extra point, so
Yep.
let's. I'm sorry. We'll say all that again in a second. Just rewind us. Reese Winchester goes wide to the left side. Right side is Robert Green, and just right up the gut. One good thing is that Murphy has denied Swain entrance as a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So all 6-point touchdowns, but no conversions. 7.5 minutes left to go in this football game. Now we'll be back in just a few moments here on Team FYN Sports. Again, these little worm-burning kicks as the Swain County Maroon Devils, Connor Hyatt will tap this one away, and Jake Anderson, who gets in front of it and gets a moment to be in the spotlight and roll around on the ground with the ball. We'll see the Murphy front line coming back in, and looks like big guy Ricky Queen finished up his first year at Western Carolina University just not too long ago. Let's see, also Mason Thrasher, and he was a Thrasher.
Oh yeah.
When he was playing a few years ago. Let's see, Dallas Rayburn is playing at center. Looks like Johnson was in the left side slot. And White tries to rifle this one, almost goes into the hands of Swain County's Maroon Devils. Number 23, Chase Sneed. He's one of the he's an older soul on the team. 24 years ago, graduating, I believe. Let's see here. Let me see if I'm correct with that. No, wait a minute. He's a 2009 graduate instead of a 2001 graduate. Yeah, I was wondering as we were getting ready to get things prepared for this football game. Here's a guy running around. He has all these tattoos. It's Cherokee Syllabary.
Yeah.
And didn't recognize Chase Sneed, but yeah. The end of the backfield. Wow, this one gets in. You got to give some credit here to big man Jacob Wildcat. Comes in and just about tears a runner's head off. Stalkup, I believe, was on the was trying to make the run, but instead gets pushed back to the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 15. First down marker at the 50. 6 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. By the way, I want to say thanks to the support for this broadcast. One of our great sponsors who's been with us through thick and thin. I'll say it this way. Put in a plug for Nicholson Tire Center. And I'm not talking about, I guess I'll plug your tire, but get you a new set. I got a new set from them.
Yeah, they'll do you right.
Yeah, they
there.
did. Yeah, absolutely. Can test you. But Nicholson Tire, one of our great sponsors for our broadcast, not just of Murphy, but or Swain, but wherever we happen to broadcast, they're right there with us. Going to the 40-yard line. This one brings up 4th and 10. Bulldogs. Let's see. What do you do? I mean, we've seen the Bulldogs deep in their territory, so now Swain's backing up like we're going to punt the ball away. And I guess I'm searching around for Hunter Stalkup.
No, they're keeping the offense out there.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's just looking to see where. No. So everybody. For Swain, they tighten up the defense down to 5 minutes, 15 seconds. In motion, Jawan Allen, and we'll send this one up the gut, and nothing doing.
Ball's on the ground. I think Swain recovered.
Was that
yeah,
Ray?
Swain did recover.
Ray Rathburn.
Fumbled. Swain recovered. They'll take over on their own. I don't know. There's no
there was
numbers out there.
That was almost like a copywritten play. I'm sorry. Was I interrupting you talking, Gary Thompson? That was a patented copywritten put into the books play for Ray Rathburn on trap, making things happen. Uh-oh. You know, I was wondering where you've been because I can smell the stick bait or what. You've been out on the lake or something. Or you smell of. Golf course today, not fishing. Gary Thompson coming in to watch from the press box here, the mezzanine. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Swain County with the football into Murphy territory, and wrapping up from the ankles is Ray Rathburn, but hitting. A little higher on the charge, 68. Mason Thrasher get credit for that. Thrasher will come out, and Brady Satterfield, other big lineman, will come back in. Satterfield, though, in time, losing some weight and getting lean as he was going through school at Western Carolina University. Again, from shotgun, here is Connor Hyatt. Drops back almost to the 50-yard line. Rockets this one on down the field, and I have a feeling, yes, that's going to be pass interference, because if you hit the man before the ball comes and the ball is just approaching the intended receiver, that probably is going to put you, there's going to be a little laundry on the field.
That's the only way to stop Cooper. The only way to stop him is to tear him to the ground so he can't catch it.
And then tear his arms off and beat him with them and that sort of thing. I'm just joking.
I think he could still do pretty well with just one arm. I think he's.
Well, if it's what is it?
Instead of 4 touchdowns, he'd have 2.
What's
if he
the
just had one arm.
what was that set of British comedies with? I'll have to remember where the knights are fighting, and the one knight's been cut down to where he's nothing but the helmet laying on the ground, and he's still swinging them. I'll remember in a second. It is the Holy Grail. Yep. Monty Python. You know, I was sitting here thinking like Faulty Towers, Are You Being Served, all those, timeout is on the field while we sit here and go off talking about British comedies. 3 minutes, 3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter play. 24-0, Swain County leading the Murphy Bulldogs here in this 2025 Murphy-Swain alumni football game here on Team FYN Sports. Swain County Maroon Devils with a 2nd and 9 situation. And from about the 24-yard line, ending around and doing the corner. Michael Watson, is that who I saw? Is that number 3?
Yes.
Running like a man possessed. Because he don't want to get hit. Michael Watson, a 2001 graduate.
Start getting down there in the single numbers after 2000, then you definitely don't want to get hit.
Well, again, Paul Collins. I think it's Paul Collins, 1991 graduate, 89 graduate, Mark Fortner. I mean, there's old as I am, 53. That's. I'd love to play in a game like this,
why
but
are you not out there?
but you know what? Because I'd probably have things that would break off and just not grow. They won't grow back, or just things not good. But yeah, man, football was always fun. Even when you got knocked out, it was something about it. Bull in the Ring, Oklahoma, all those drills. And then, of course, when you get in and you get to put all that good knowledge to use, and you get a sack on the quarterback or something like that. And we've got actually a new quarterback. That's what we were talking about a little earlier. That was Michael Watson. So Connor Hyatt has probably taken the rest of the night off, the remaining minute and 12 seconds. And Michael Watson. And I hope he later goes back and watches the old man. That
First and goal to go for
I have to tell this story because when Michael was coaching for Swain County, can I tell this story?
Sure.
I didn't. So I like going over to my job here with Team FY in Sports is the beat of covering Murphy football. And one of the things I like since I live over in Cherokee, I always like getting on my Harley and riding over to Swain County's football practice and pretending that I'm taking pictures of their practice. And Michael Watson always comes off the field. He's like, the Murphy Spy is coming to see us. So, and then of course it was always prearranged with Sherman Holt, but having some fun at Michael's expense. But minute 12 left to go. We're back into play. Ball is down at the we'll call it the 4-yard line, and Watson is under center. And I want to say some new folks into the backfield. Nate Darnell is one of the running backs, and I want to say Chase Sneed is actually. So some of the older alum. Toss going to the left side of the line, and they'll lose a few yards on this one, as this one will go back to about the 7-yard line from the 4. So a loss of about 3. But at this point, it's a little pride to see if we can see some of these older alum. Michael Watson, Chase Sneed, as I mentioned, Nate Darnell. I believe those are the guys. There's a flag on the play. And it'll bring us back over to the 3-yard line after this was marked off against Murphy. I have to say, too, it's an official football game tonight. I see the Watson twins, Joseph Watson's twin boys, Brady and John Parker, on the sideline. We missed them earlier.
They were playing baseball in
They were.
Dalton, I think.
Yeah, and lost the championship game 11-10, 10-11, something like that. And we're getting let's see, Deegan coming out, Deegan Smith. All right, now we're to play. Second down and goal to go after we go to the 2-yard line, and it is a touchdown. 43 seconds. So Swain has scored in all 4 quarters. Who was that, Joe? Did you see? Joe Thorley tonight doing all the people who were being removed from the game. There have been a few disqualifications. Here's Michael Watson tries to float this one into the end zone, and this one is going to be denied. And this one coming up again with like DeAndre Jackson, who got in the way. But with that, 43 seconds remains. Stay with us. We'll come back in a moment. 30-0. Swain County handily winning this football game over Murphy. This is the 2025 Murphy-Swain Alumni football game on Team FY in Sports. who that is. Again tonight, the kickoffs have all been these little worm-burning love taps that come up from Connor Hyatt, and usually they've been very effective because front line people scrambling to cover the football. This one, I believe, is going to be some procedure against the Swain County Maroon Devils. Back them up 5 yards and go from the 40 to the 35. Back deep to receive, Theon Johnson. Hyatt again. This time he's actually going to send her on its way, and Isaac Aguilar is out in front of him. Oh, and he slips and slides, and with 35 seconds. And do we not get to stop the clock, Randy? After we've lost a few seconds, of course. I mean, Randy's in a hurry to make it to Waffle King, so letting the clock roll. The ball's down. Turn the clock off. 28.4 seconds remains. And ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Maybe one good big play here to
Sure. Or one handoff to Randy Starnes.
Punishment for losing us 8 or 10 seconds on play clock, on the game clock here. All right, Isaac Aguilar, and looks like Peyton McCracken wide to the left side of the line, and White comes back, launches it out to Hunter Stalkup. Stiff arms 1 or 2, and maybe one more play. And 2025 alumni game will be over in 10 seconds.
One more play.
One more play, 5 seconds. White in shotgun, drops back, looks, launches this one out to Swain County. And a few little bumps in before they go, and Peyton McCracken and also looking like Daniel Ammons getting their last little bumps into this game. And so, yeah, no love lost between over the years, whether you graduated in 1989 or 2025. It's still a good rivalry between the two. Jake, anything before we call this one a night?
No, it's fun time, good game. I'm ready for some real football coming down the pipe here very soon. Stay tuned to Team FYN Sports. We'll start some preseason stuff, some preseason rankings, players of the year, and things like that. But appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Nicholson Tire Center and all the rest of our sponsors for making this happen.